Need advice? To the rescue. Time for Ask Taco Bob.
On 101.1 WJRR.
All right, this segment is brought to you by Petty's Meats on State Road 434 in Longwood, just west of I-4. Petty's for all of your holiday needs. I'm sure LCTB will attest to that. One of the more prolific customers that Petty's has had over the years.
Probably the only one that choppers in that they built a helipad for. Speaking of which, helipad sounds a lot like hello, Pat.
Hello, LC.
Never realized that. Wowzers.
Hey, so
what's shaking, man? If you need anything for the holidays, like Lynch said, Petty's, dude, they've been in business for 4 decades for a reason, right there in Longwood.
Best.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so I got your communication from your publicist earlier in the week, and I want to thank you on behalf of the show for making time for a quick layover here in the Orlando metro area to assist our listeners, as you've been so graciously doing every week without fail for free. Before you jet off for your holiday break in the Mediterranean.
Going to the Med. I actually, before I came in, I had to run to the restroom to clean the zinc oxide off across my face. I was going old school 80s and had the zinc oxide right across the nose.
Already ready to go.
Shaka. I was ready for the Mediterranean rays.
Hey, I might be getting out of my lane here if I ask you this.
No, you can do. I'm here to help all. I'll give you a freebie, but not 1,000. I'm not going to charge you 1,000.
Might have heard that there's another quick layover plan before you actually get to your final destination in the Mediterranean. You can stop down in the Bahamas. Somebody there who needs some assistance.
I'm not giving that guy any assistance. I already lost tons of money to him. The little
he got you
Bitcoin guy.
Bankman-Fried got you
just a small investment, nothing big.
How does a guy like you fall for his shtick?
Half of the world did. At least, not half, but a large portion of the world did. He's going to get his. You ready for some questions?
So the answer was there was no truth to that? You're not counseling him in any way?
I'm not going to counsel him.
Okay.
He can fry on his own.
All right.
He'll get his. They'll find him in a cell. You know they're going to, I bet the shoestrings go back with him. You know?
Oh, before he starts blurting out all the people he donated to?
The government people. Well, not only that. We're just talking about the people that they ripped off. Yeah. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wait, I did this one last week about the Life Coach Good Bagel with Cream Spread. I did that one last week.
I'm sorry, we're shorthanded with office staff this week. Some of those might have made it into your prep stack there.
No, they texted it again this morning.
Oh, it's a listener asking. Yeah. They must not have tuned in for the segment then.
Well, you'll have to listen to last week's podcast. WJRR.com/podcast. It's absolutely free to listen to. Just kidding. LCTB recently moved into a new house, and next door neighbor is one of those guys who has a ton of blow-ups in his yard. Oh, like Christmas blow-ups. Blow-ups in his yard. Would it be rude to ask him to take a few down, or can you suggest anything else? Dude, you just moved in next door. How about you chill out a little bit? This guy's probably been living there for a decade, so if he chooses to have way too many blow-ups, that's his choice.
Is there a way too many cutoff? I wasn't aware that there was a...
You don't go ask somebody to take down their blow-ups. In this day and age, you get shot.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, is there a way too many when it comes to...
there's 5 is the limit.
Oh, that's what I was kind of getting at here.
After you go over that, it's just gaudy. But only other thing I can suggest is Swiss Army knife. Wear a ski mask. I mean, you got so many tools and blades on a Swiss Army knife, you probably have one for every blow up in the yard, right?
Mm.
Gotta feel kind of guilty giving Santa a jab. No, dude, don't start grief with if you just moved in, don't be that pain in the butt neighbor, okay? Just leave it alone.
I like when, if you go...
Or call the HOA privately, yeah?
Every neighborhood has a couple houses where there is, beyond the 5 limit threshold.
5's not a rule. That's just...
I get it.
Yeah, common sense.
But when they're deflated during the day, it kind of looks like there was a horrible Christmas drive-by that happened.
Yeah, it does.
I mean...
LC, thinking of quitting smoking for the new year. Any tips? Yeah, don't do it.
You're advising not to quit smoking?
If this person listens to this show, he's probably he or she's probably a true smoker. And a true smoker, life is too stressful without smokes. Hell, you may want to go harder. Smoke, vape, and dip. Wear a patch. Nah, don't.
Where else can you get this kind of quality life guidance?
Don't do that. Look, honestly, there's commercials all the time that you'll hear. There's many helpful programs out there to quit, and a lot are actually free of charge. So check on them, like the different ones. Or do my version of cold turkey called hot turkey. Anytime you're jonesing for a smoke, slap a piece of turkey in the microwave for about a minute and drop it in your pants. You will not want to smoke anymore. It's pain therapy. I need help, LGBTQ. You reached the wrong branch there. It's a whole different set of letters than LCTB. Hey, wait. If LGBTQ, which, we're down with, why is there not an NB in there for non-binary? Oh, wait, other. LGBTQ, right? Okay. We're going to troll out those waters. With all the canceling of people, how did Michael Jackson make it through unscathed? He was pre-cancel. And when he was charged, he just beat it like his song. No, but he was ahead of the cancellation nation. What's up?
I can't believe you just said that. I had this. There's actually a Michael Jackson story out this morning. Rare footage of a live action Sega game featuring Michael Jackson was found at a flea market. Something called Scramble Training from 1993.
That just sounds dirty. Knowing the things that we know about him.
If you want more on this, JRR Facebook page, stories right there.
Right, so he was playing Sega?
No, he was featured in this video game that was going to be used at Sega World theme parks with Michael in a spaceship, and he's some sort of training officer.
And they decided not to release it because of the things that...
It's a mix between an arcade shooter and interactive ride.
There's a lot of reasons why they're not.
So anyway, more on that on JR Facebook page, Lynch and Taco blog. It's ironic you brought up Michael Jackson.
LCTB. Me and my man have been together. Me and my man, quote unquote, have been together for 4 years, and he still confuses me with his ex. What should I? You got to drop him like a hot rock, right? Just like a hot turkey. Get rid of him. In the words of Aretha Franklin, RESPECT. You deserve, seriously, ma'am, you deserve way more than that. 4 years and he's still confusing her? What?
Confusing or mistaking? I mean, maybe it's still going on. And
exactly.
Trying to keep everything straight these days.
Again, all of it's respect. You need to get out of there. Seriously. I know it's before the holidays and breaking up can be really tough, because it's holidays and you want presents. Don't break up with him until after the holidays. Get the presents and then bail. How about that?
What? As a life coach, in all seriousness, if you are contemplating a breakup, is it better emotionally to wait till after the holidays to lay it on him or her?
Those are the kind of things you have to order a counseling session for. $1,000 an hour.
It's an upcharge. I see. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Wait until after the holidays. Get the gifts. It's the gifts that keep on giving. Oh, and speaking of which, if he's confusing you with the ex for this long, you might be getting the other gifts. So, careful.
Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing. You don't want that for Christmas.
LCTB, I convinced my grandmother that a ghost knocked over a prized china cabinet. It was recently a drunken accident Thanksgiving weekend. Now she's hiring ghost hunters. Should I fess up?
How do you knock over an entire china cabinet?
A few too many martinis? Yeah, I guess not that the life coach has ever done that. Look, dude, what grandma doesn't know doesn't hurt her. And the ghost hunters you hired, those quacks are never going to figure it out. So the worst part is you messed up part of your inheritance. You knocked over and probably broke it. How we doing? We're good, right?
Yeah, you got a couple minutes.
Life coach. Wife and I are getting divorced. She has a big family locally, and I have none. Yet she refuses to leave and go stay with them while the divorce is being processed. How do I get her out? Pat, I think you can answer this one. How do we get rid of people that are like squatting in a house? Granted, she's not a squatter, but you guys are going through a divorce. I don't think she needs to be there. Tent it.
Oh, I forgot. Yes, the termite tenting. Yes.
Just call the pest company. You've got a pest.
Yes. Well, soon I forget.
Or just start bringing chicks home. I mean, you guys are already getting divorced. That might hurt your divorce, but lots of them. And if she's a tough cookie and that doesn't work, bring on a couple dudes.
Get time for one more.
Oh, no.
Some of us might have to wait till after the holidays. I mean, it's your schedule.
LC, me and the wife have our chores. They each have like set of chores. Mine is emptying the litter box, and I hate it. Any tips to get out of it? Should I offer trading chores with her? Trading some chores with her? No, don't trade chores because then you're going to be stuck with those forever. It might be strange, but just follow me on it. What you're going to have to do is rip a Duke in the litter box. Okay? Make sure and cover it just like the cat would. Then tell her that there's something really strange going on, right? And with the cats in their litter box. And then that's going to give you a break from emptying the litter box for at least a week or two while they're, probably at a vet getting tested. And hell, you're going to get another 3-day vacation for that after the 72-hour evaluation once you get the lab results back. Have seen that? No, Brandon, you're not going to the islands with me. You're flying me there and dropping off.
Hey,
He's out there with zinc on his nose. Look.
I see that, but I also I like the Christmas lights on the Sikorsky. That's nice.
Let's go. Come on, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Right. Merry Christmas, LC.
Happy New Year.